welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing like the first steps of going to Manchester Metropolitan University. So like the first steps into getting your congratulations email all the way to starting university. So walking in, and yeah, I'm excited to do this video because it just brings back good memories and positive vibes. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into this video. So the first thing that you'll get is a couple of emails, a lot of emails that you'll get. So I'm just going to do it all in one. So the first email you'll get is obviously a congratulations one stating that you got the right grades and you got onto your chosen course, and congrats, and they can't wait to see you at uni and for you to just be there and stuff. And your next email, well, you'll get a bunch of emails. So obviously you'll get that email, then you'll get a generic welcome to MMU email, which is email that should state your surrounding areas of the university, such as local shops, different types of accommodation, places to visit in Manchester, the student union, and other things that you would find useful in coming to Manchester and starting your course. Another email you'll get is one that will contain your MMU ID, which gives you access to the MMU like student site intranet thing. So it's like Moodle and your personal email, and then it has like your attendance, your finances, like your printing credits and stuff that you can do online, the library, the societies like clubs and stuff if you want to have a browse. Like there's so many different tabs on there that will be helpful to students. So yeah, you'll get an email containing all that information. Then you'll also get one which will include your personal student email, which is 8 numbers then at stu.mmu.ac.uk, and that is what you're going to need to remember, because that's what you're going to be using to log into all things MMU. So make sure you memorize that jazz, because it'll be very handy and you'll need it a lot. And then obviously you'll get another email talking about your ID collection, which is when you've got to go to student union and collect your cards. But I'd advise that you do your research and you have a plan with your flatmates or with your course mates, whoever you're going with, and make sure you get there early, because we went midday and the queues were long as fuck, because you've got, just imagine all the new starters, all the freshers in that are coming to uni to collect their cards on that day, the same day as you. It's going to be long ass queues, yeah? So you got, I would say, to go early. Well, for us it was different because we got there midday, as I said, but the helpers came up to us and asked us like what course we're doing, and then like fast tracked us to the right rooms that we needed to be in. So there was loads of people still stood outside, and then some of you, if you're lucky enough to see one of the helpers, they will tell you which room to go into. So I don't see why everyone was outside, but yeah. So I'll just advise you get there early, or if you can't do that, just go the next day, because you don't actually need your uni cards until like the first week of not September, but the first week of when you're starting anyways, so it doesn't actually matter. You'll get an email regarding your stay, if you're staying in halls, what to do next, i.e. joining group chats, making friends, meeting your flatmates and all that lovely stuff. And then you'll also get another email talking about your MMU Met Card, which is MMU Met Card is basically a card that you get £20 on free when you start uni, and then you can spend it on food, like printing credits or whatever regarding uni, you can use it and spend it on. You can't exactly go to Tesco and use it, it's just for stuff in the uni. And apparently actually didn't get £200, but don't hold me on that. Some people did, some people didn't. But people like just doing normal courses, we only get £20, unfortunately. I know, it's sad. So enjoy it whilst it lasts. That's what I'm saying. And moving on from other email stuff, you've got timetables. Now the timetables are constantly changing, because I don't know what it is, but things just constantly change. Like, it's not permanent, so don't be getting stressed out or disappointed if you're not with certain people or it's not right, because it will change. Like even come the second semester, our timetable is still changing, so nothing's permanent. So if there's something you don't like, you can always talk to your tutor about it and you might get things moved around. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't matter. Like, I really want to swap groups because I was in group 16, and then the people that I actually met prior to coming to uni were in a different group, and I was sad about that because I already met people and they went in my group. That's annoying. And I did ask if I could be changed, but it didn't happen. But then at the same time, I met new friends anyway, so it was like, it was good. It was like best of both situations really, because I got friends that I was doing my course but we just did a different group, and then I have friends in my actual group doing my course, doing the same course as me, so it was alright. So yeah, just don't worry about that because everything changes, and most of the like subjects in your course, they're generic, so the majority of the people that aren't in your group will be in the lectures anyway, so don't worry, everything will be fine. Then moving on to like MMU, like I don't know if it's internet's the right word, well I'm just going to use it, internet. There's like, obviously you've got Moodle, which I was talking about before, and then you've got the Moodle app as well, which I highly recommend getting, guys, on your phones because it's just handy and everything's just like electronic, and it's like, I just love how university's moving with the times, and it's just easier to do things, like, do you know what I mean? And I'm going to put like a couple of screenshots if I can into this video to show you what the Moodle website looks like if you're not already familiar with Moodle, because I already have Moodle back at college, so I already know like how it works, but some of you may not, so I'll just give you an idea of what it looks like and what you can expect. And then also you have, obviously, if you're planning to live in student halls, you'll already know which halls, or you already know what halls you're going to be living in, or you've decided and chosen all that stuff. But you'll also have like a list of the accommodations that MMU have. So you've got Burley, you've got Briarfields, you've got Cambridge, you've got Cavendish, you've got Cavendish Place, you've got Daisybine, you've got Liberty Central, you've got Needham Court, you've got New Medlock House, you've got Oxford Court, and you've got Wilmslow Park. Now some of them are with the uni and some of them are private accommodations. The private ones, the majority of them are with Unite students. So one of them is like my accommodation, Cavendish Place, then you've got Liberty Central, New Medlock House, and then Wilmslow Park. They're all the ones that are private partner, like separate from the uni with Unite students, as I said. So you already know about all this stuff because you've already by now applied for your places that you're going to be living in and stuff, so I don't really need to go into too much detail about all that stuff. And then we've also got the Freshers Fair. Like, I really advise that you go to this. Like, I didn't, because obviously being a new student I wanted to stick to the timetable that they were giving us, so I stuck to that, and because everything was like back to back on my timetable, and the Freshers Fair finished at 4, so I missed it. But luckily they have two. They have one in the summer when you start and then one in the winter, which is basically the same thing, and they're both, as I said, in the student union. So you basically, in the student union, you need to just familiarise yourself with that place because that's where everything's at, and the majority of everything you need is in there. So I would really advise you making sure you know that place just really well, top to bottom, everything, okay? But yeah, me and Ms. Mum think you should go to Freshers Fair is because you get like free vouchers and coupons and stuff which could be useful in you getting like discounts and things from like your favourite fast food places and shops. And I would really advise you, as I said in a video about uni before, a uni advice video, that you get like all the apps and like club cards and stuff, loyalty cards even, that you can get, because then you'll be getting more free stuff whilst you're in uni. Moving on to library chat, yeah, so the library, this is my advice to you guys, yeah, just avoid it. Like during the day and during exam periods, avoid it at all costs because it's always busy. And this is what we did. We went to the library always like later, so we went from 11:30, basically 11, 11:30, 12, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and beyond those times because it's quieter and everyone's normally partying or at home sleeping or whatever, so they're the best times to work. But during the day, everyone's constantly there and it's really annoying. And I'd say avoid the 5th floor as well, because after the first couple of times we went, because we tried, but it's just constantly busy, and I feel like I work better in the math flat, so it's fine. But yeah, and if you don't already, I'd advise getting a printer. Like, I got one for my birthday, so now I'm not even in the library at all, so it's cool. Just make sure you've got all your printing, like ink cartridge things stocked up on paper, because it goes like this at uni. But yeah, it's just ridiculous in the library because most people are there to just socialise, especially on the 5th floor. Like, it's ridiculous. You can't even think straight in there. Like, it's too loud and too noisy, and it's ridiculous. And you can never find places to sit. But I do like the rooms. Like, if you can book them on time and get there early. So they have these really nice rooms. Like, we went there when it was like quite obviously so nice. Like, the views are so nice. Like, especially when you're doing like group work in your 2nd semester, I'd really advise like booking those rooms, or even the rooms in student union. If you book them early, you can use them for like revision and practice sessions for like presentations and stuff. So those rooms are quite handy. So I really do advise that you take advantage of those free rooms. And yeah, I think that is everything I want to talk about, really. Just to give you an idea of what to expect when you start university. So yeah, it's a win-win situation. So yeah, I had to re-record this video because the first one I wasn't happy with how it looked. So I'm doing it today and it's sunny, so what's not to love? I hope you've learned something from this video, and if you're going into university this September, I wish you luck. Or if you're just watching to get some information and you're just getting yourself prepared for whenever you start, then great. And yes, I don't know what else to say really. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely summer, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye!